Hey, today I'm going to show you how to quickly edit and update products in your Shopify store. So say, for instance, you just have one product or you have a bunch of products. You can add a product into Shopify by doing it manually. So if you want to do it manually, you can set up a product exactly how you want it. Add the images, add the text, add everything in here. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I already have a bunch of products in here. But let's just pick one of these. So this guy right here, and it has the name, all the text, and you can edit the text in here. You have all these images. If you want this image to be changed, you can just swap it out. Just left click and drag it over. Or if you want, this particular theme is Expanse, and it has it's selected so that when you roll over the product image, that you will see the secondary image. So like so. So if I roll over this, I'll see that secondary image. So it's nice to show the product, but it's always nice to show, in this case, these beautiful rugs, to show them in the room scene. So it looks a little bit better, a little more high end. Okay. So now if we scroll down here, we're going to see the different sizes that we have all added to. So if you needed to edit these sizes, you can click here and you can add another value and go through. You could do this manually if you're just updating one product, but we're going to update a bunch of products, right? So what we end up doing here is after we added all of those, we want to have one image that's just specific for one of these variants so that when we select it, that image will show. So in this case, we have a round, right? So we ended up selecting this and we select the round and select done. And if the image isn't there, you upload it. So now for all the other variants that you don't have something selected, it's going to show the default image. But for this round, it's going to go ahead and show you this round rug. So let's take a preview of this product. And now if we look at this, you can click on it, make it bigger, and then you're going to see the additional. We're actually in the Dawn theme right now. Let me switch it over, but it should still work. So there we go. I just click round and it's going to give me the round. So we're looking at the Dawn theme because I don't have a preview going for the online store. But if I wanted to see this preview in the actual live store, I'll just grab this product name. And then let me go into the actual preview I have open. So I have the preview open here. I'll just do a search for the product and hit enter. And there's the secondary image, nice and pretty. Click on it. And now here's the actual layout. And we'll go ahead and select round. And now you see it gives me the round. And then if I select anything else, it's gonna be defaulted back to just, there's nothing there, right? So if I put images, if I want to see this image again on these other ones, I would have to update these other variants. So if I really wanted to go back and show that other image or different images as I'm clicking, you can set an image for each one of these. Kind of recommend you do that because people like to be able to see, the other image. And if you had specific sizes for those, like that's one size, that's another size, that's another size, it's even better. So now that I did all that, I'll select save and I updated the product. So let me go back here and I'll go ahead and refresh. And then let me select this. Let's give it a minute. So one thing with Shopify is, there you go, caching takes a minute. So when you make a change, sometimes it's not readily available right away. You want to wait a minute, hit the refresh button on your keyboard or on your browser. And now if I click that, watch, I'll go to round, and I'll go here and I go back. Round, I go here and I go back. Go round, I here and I'm back. So you probably want to set up additional product images for your other sizes if you have them. If you don't, that's okay. But at least that functionality is there. Now, we have products in here also that have multiple colors. So let's go find one of those. So we have them, here's one right here. So if you notice, all these products have numbers at the end. This is the way that this particular, these products are added. But this one indicates that there are multiple colors on it because there's no number at the end. It's two of the numbers meshed together. The same thing with this one here. And then if we go down, we're going to see another one here. And we're going to see another one here. And so I'll show you what we mean by that. So let me just use the Brook BKO as an example. I'll go Brook BKO. And then inside here, this is a combination of two products. So I probably want to get rid of or add additional if you wanted to add in here, but I'd probably get rid of this as well. for this particular vendor. But if you scroll down, you're going to see they have the well, what are these colors? Brown and blue. So a brown one and a blue one here, right? So we upload all these images, and notice how we put, there's no room scene for this one. So we just put the blue rug here. So when someone rolls over this on the front end, they're going to see the blue rug. So it's kind of cool. They get to see the brown and the blue. Now, when I scroll down here, what we ended up doing was you have the different sizes, and then you have the different colors. So for every size, you got these colors. So say, for instance, I didn't have a blue one, I could just select it, and then I can get rid of it, right? So I can delete that. I don't want to do any of that, so I'm going to leave all these as they are. They all have their own prices, their own inventory, and if you scroll over, they all have their own SKUs, okay? And you can edit them directly here, or you can delete them. So we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and go back over here. And if we look at this, this has a brown, this is a blue, brown, blue, brown, blue, right? So we selected this, and then we selected the blue one. And if you notice, it's right on this page. There are other products where, now watch, I click on this, see this little left and right arrow. So if you don't see the images on here, you use this little left and right arrow, and it'll take you to the next page of product images. So if you have a lot of product images, there is a product on here called Aegean that has 3 sets of products on it. So, and I'll show you that one in a minute. So it's all looking great. I love the way it looks. It's all assigned. It's in the right category. It's got the right tags. So the tags, by putting the tags in here, will automatically, in this case, all of the collections are automated. So if you use a tag, it's going to throw it into the specific collection. So let's look at the collections real quick. I'm going to stay here. Let me save that. And then we'll go to the collections. Now the collections are all automated. So if it's, the tag is rugs, all rugs, the tag is new arrivals, bestsellers, performance, washable, accessories, right? If any of these tags, that's where those products are going to show up. So under each of these products, so let's go back over here and let's make this. So you got washable rugs, outdoor rugs, performance. So this tag's either outdoor or outdoor rugs. This one's performance rugs, accessories, washable, bestsellers, new arrivals. So those are all your tags, right? So if you look at this, let's see here. So let me just go to washable rugs, and then all of these are washable, right? So look at that, nice. Isn't that beautiful with the rollover with the room scenes? So you can see it actually in the room. Then you have your price filters, your rug type filters, all rugs. So notice it says only washable rugs here. Okay, and then I got more filters with all kinds of stuff. Then I've got the brands, so I can look at the different brands. That's just for this specific page. So if I want to get all rugs, I go here, and this is going to give me all of the products, right, in the store. So if I go over here and now go to rug type, it's going to give me all the rug types. General, jute, wool, performance, shag, washable, and wool and jute. So if I go down here, then you look at the brands, it's going to give you all the brands, and then it gives you all the products that are in those brands. Okay, so this right here, there we go. So I filtered it. I got my one product. There's my rollover. This one just has an image. Let me do this one. Now this gives me this one, this one, this one. You see the difference with the room type and then just the rug. It still looks nice. Okay, but notice how this also changes. Watch. See, so it allows me to show even more. So let me take the Emil collection, and then the other one comes out. Take this one out, and now it's just wool and jute. So it's pretty dynamic, which is really nice. And the availability, you got the stock types and everything. And then you can also filter by price. So say I wanted to get, 2,000 to 29. It's got to go through the filter. Let's see. It's getting a little confused there, but it'll function correctly once the store is live. Anyway, so that is the collections and how the collections are set up and the products. And now let's go and look at that Aegean one. Let's see. It is this one here, Aegean EAG. And this one is a culmination of 3 products put together. And this one has, is it this one? No, it's not this one. It is the other one. EAG 2.4. So this one has 3 colors, tan, green, and yellow. And if you notice down here, we did the same thing. You got tan, green, yellow, tan, green, yellow, tan, green, yellow. You get the idea, right? So on this product, if I were to preview this one, and then I'll click on green, it's going to give me the green one. Yellow gives me the yellow one. Tan goes back to tan. So it's pretty dynamic. Again, green, size, tan, right? So it doesn't really matter how you select those. Now, if you notice, you don't see all the images here that are for this product, right? And this is the secondary image, that's the first image. And I go show more files, and I'll be able to see all the images. Okay? So now, like for instance, in here, I wanted to have yellow here. I click here, now watch. So it is on the second page for me because I was just adding it. But this is the page that'll show up for you, and you go, where's my yellow? So here's your little arrow. Notice that it's highlighted now. So you can click on it, and it gives you the rest of the images, so you can select one. Okay, same thing, pricing, SKU, everything's in there. Everything's selected. If you need to update the tags, you can do them individually. So now that's product by product, but say you want to add like 50 more products, and you don't want to sit here and go through and add them one by one. You can like find an existing product and then duplicate it, and then just edit it if you want. But if you have like 40 or 50 products, the best way to do it is to export your list, click all products, and then have it sent to you. Once we get this file, we got an email, and now we click on it to download it, and it's going to download. There we go. It downloaded the file, so let's open it. So now I have mine open in Excel. I have pages on this computer. But you'll notice, here, let me make some room here, and then let me format this thing. But if you look at this, I have it set up right now where it has these products. Now I'll go through these one by one. So look at this last product, right? So this last product is the one that has all of the colors on it, those 3 colors. So if you notice, the handle is all the same, right? So the handle is what connects it all to one product. So if you're going to add like a new product, say you knew you had a product that you had 3 colors on it, and you knew that this product was the one that you wanted with all the colors, right? So you would go over and you would select each row, and then you're going to copy them all, and then you scroll all the way to the bottom of your document, or however you like to manage it, but say it's in Excel, and in what do you call it? Pages here, you have these little guy right here. You select that. I put my little mouse in there, and I paste everything. So now that gives me the exact same product. So then all I need to do is change the product name. So say this was going to be AAGAN 245, just for instructional purposes, right? So then what I would do is I would change this also to 245, and then I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to select all of these, and I'm going to paste that. So now they're all 245. So this is a new product now. Now, if I know what my my description is going to be, I can leave this in here and say that looks good. If it doesn't, I can delete it and then add it later, or I can add this code in here, whatever you want. So we're just going to leave it. We're going to leave the collection. We're going to leave the home decor and rugs. This is the actual type, which is the kind of like the collection, but not really. It's the type of what it is. Is it general? Is it shag? Is it performance? Is it whatever? And then these are all your tags, and make sure that there's no space in the front of this, right? So if it's like that and you try to import it, you're not going to get your tags correct. So make sure there's no space there, and then there should be a space after each comma, and it doesn't matter if these are capital or lowercase, but notice how we have all rugs, beige, brown, cream, ivory, low pile, new arrival. These are all the filters too. Outdoor rugs. Probably should pick one or the other of these just to make it easy for you. But rectangle, southwestern, square, yellow. Then we also have new arrivals and bestsellers, but it's not on this product. But we're going to tab over, and you're going to look at true. So you leave that by default. And then here's the size. So say for instance I didn't have colors. What I would do is I would get rid of this color and this tan and all these colors, right? But I have a size and I have a color. So I have a size and I have a color. And then I have tan, green, and yellow. So I need 3 sizes. If in this case, this product comes in the same exact sizes for all of the colors. But say for instance, so I got two 7 by 10 tan, 2 7 by 10 green, 2 7 by 10 yellow. And then they each have their own SKU number. So in this case, the SKU numbers, whatever it was, 2421, let's see, what was it? Let's go back to our handle. So it was EAG245, and then you go by whatever SKU number that you have for these products. But so this is why 2425, like that, and then whatever your SKUs are, right? So obviously you're going to put them in here for this, the size and the green, the color and the size, and you're going to put the SKU in for that, right? Just paste those in there. So that's the SKU number for that. Now, if you don't have another color, like say you had tan and green, but you didn't have yellow for this size, you just wouldn't make this row. So you'd have tan and green, and then you'd go right down to the next size. So this row would be gone. This whole row would be gone. And then you would have 4. Then you'd say you had these 3 sizes in tan, green, and yellow. You're fine. These 3 sizes are fine. These 3 sizes are fine. But say you only had tan in the square, you would get rid of this row and this row all the way across, right? So it's gone. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to the right here some more. And then you've got Shopify. So leave all these defaulted, right? So the way they are. This is your, and you can scroll up to see what these are. Now, here's the pricing, right? So that size and that color, whatever, 2 by 3, whatever, green is $4.19, the tan, the green, and then the yellow. So the tan and the green, right? So I've already got tan and green, and I think I found an error. Let me see. Green and yellow. Okay, so we only have green and yellow. You look at that on these 2. So here we go. Here's the third one. So $4.19, $4.19, $4.19. These are all the same price, which made them kind of easy. $3.99, $3.99, $3.99. That's for all those 3 sizes. These next 3 sizes, next 3 sizes and colors, next 3 sizes and colors. Now, we keep going to the right. And since we copied this product over from another product, you don't want to use the same images. So what you're going to do is you're going to click here, and you're going to click here, and you're going to delete everything that's in there because you don't want to use the same images for this product. You want to upload new images. So, and this number right here, these numbers that are in this column are the placement of where the images are inside of Shopify. So we get rid of that, all that stuff right there. So now we're going to go to the right some more. Now keep going, keep going, keep going. We're going to put our cost in. And so notice there's additional images here. So we need to get rid of these too. So select that all the way down, and we're going to delete that. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the right some more, and now we've got the cost on our product. So here is $156, and we'll just leave this as it is. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. And now I'm not going to import this, and the only reason I'm not going to do it is because I don't want to overwrite stuff that we already have in here with this information that I created. But I'm going to get rid of all of this and just show you how it works. So you're going to want to actually delete the content, but then delete all the rows. And then when you're finished with it, say everything looks good and it looks great for you, you're going to go ahead and export it as a CSV file. And I can't really see it on this screen. But export CSV, and then we're going to save it as a CSV file. Call it whatever we want to call it, you know, final LP, I'm going to call it. And then we're going to go back into Shopify. So go back over to Shopify. We're going to click on products, and we're in products. We're going to go to import right here. Now, it's really important that you don't have anybody else working on the site, and you actually made all your changes on here first, then you exported it, did all that work, and now you're coming back into the site. So you're going to go to import. You're going to add your file, and you're going to go find your file. So in this case, I got these exports, and we're going to do date added. So that's today. Here's my final LP. I'll click open, and then I want to overwrite products with matching handles, existing values. So if you add new products to that same, so say for instance I added 3 new products, and I have all those other products, and I don't want to overwrite them, I can just leave that deselected, and it's just going to add the new products for me. So maybe I made changes on some of the other products and I need to update those, then I would check that box. Okay, so then you're going to go ahead and select upload and preview. It's going to give you a little preview, so watch. Let me just put it up. Upload and preview. And then it's going to give you this preview. It gives you all this information, gives you a little warning up here. And it says, does it look right? Here's your vendors. Here's the variants. I don't want to do that, but if I selected import products, it's going to start importing the products, and then it's going to send me an email when it's finished. So once it's finished, you're going to want to come back in here and just double check and make sure that your new product is on here. So say, for instance, I put my new product on. I would click on it and just double check the inventory. Make sure the text is correct. The sales channels are all updated. You know, product category, the type, my vendor, my tags are correct. Maybe it missed a tag. Maybe it missed cream or whatever. And then if it did, you could just type it in. So you just start typing and your tags that are already in the system will come up. And then you can just assign them. So if you miss it that way. Well, notice I don't have any images on this product. And I want to add them on here. So that's what that last row that I deleted of images was the variant images. So if I wanted images for these, like here's square. So let's see, that looks square to me. So I would go here, go to square, and I would select square, right? So that's how you do that. Easy peasy per cheesy. All right, and that's it. Once you're finished, you save it, and you're good to go.